Please rise for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Coming up, we hear about how AP testing is ending, take a look at Arthritis Awareness Month, and the upcoming phone ban.
We talk about an update on the Butterflies, spring concerts, and a creative arts program is happening over the summer.
Wow, we have a lot going on this week. I'm Richie Roxburgh.
And I'm Sophia Whittaker. And the BMB morning announcements start now.
At BMB, we navigate the seas of stories and treasure the ones that matter most.
We have your week in Mepham sports.
Join us as we take you into the heart of the community where stories unfold and voices unite.
We are BMB.
We are BMB.
These are the BMB morning announcements.
Good morning, Pirates, and welcome to the final week of the Freshman Takeover.
With so many things happening around Mepham, the upperclassmen continue to take a break from the morning announcements.
I've really missed having bells because of APs these past 2 weeks.
Honestly, I've enjoyed the peace and quiet.
Well, it's time to get used to bells again, Sophia, because APs are coming to an end.
I'll try. We are one more day closer to summer, so I think I'll be fine for now.
So, Sophia, did you know that it's Arthritis Awareness Month?
No, I didn't. Why do you ask?
Because there's a bake sale happening every Wednesday.
That I did know. How about we send it over to Reina Lin with more?
Thanks, guys. I'm outside room 214 where students are tirelessly working on making ribbons for Arthritis Awareness Month.
So actually I was inspired by a student, Samantha Smolin, a student that attends Mepham. She had actually helped me with the Autism Acceptance Month and making the ribbons for that and kind of leading the charge with Kim Nadler. That month we also talked about bringing awareness to Arthritis Awareness Month.
It's genuinely such an amazing and wholesome thing to see students coming together to raise awareness for this cause. Make sure to drop by their bake sales to support. That's it from me. I'm Reina Lin. Now back to Sophia and Richie in the studio.
Thanks, Reina.
That's so cool. I'm definitely stopping by to get some treats.
You know what else is happening around Mepham? Butterflies are growing in the freshman science classrooms.
Yes, I've heard. So far, I heard that they are in the chrysalis stage. Also, have you heard about the ducks that broke into the Mepham?
Yes, I did. I heard that they were walking around the halls on Tuesday.
Kind of looked like they were going to take an AP exam.
I know, right? Really, it happens every year. The mama duck has her ducklings in the courtyard, and since the ducklings can't fly yet, the only way out is through the building.
Pretty cool that they knew which way to go. In other news, have you heard about the upcoming phone ban?
Yes, I have, but I'm not going to believe it until I see something about it.
Well, I have just the right person for that. Why don't we send it over to Chris Stone to learn some new things about it?
Thanks, Richie. If you haven't heard, New York State has recently passed a cell phone ban. Starting next year, we will no longer be able to have these things during school days, and I'm sure that we're going to get mixed feelings from teachers and students.
As a parent, I thought, well, what if I need to get in touch with them during the day, or they need to get in touch with me? And that got me really concerned. But after going to the conference and hearing from all the different groups, I think it's a good idea. I'm hearing from students that had the phones banned in their schools that their social lives are improving during the day. They're talking to their friends more. They're not getting distracted by online chat and noise. I'm hearing that grades are improving, studying is improving. But if there were an emergency, we don't need people on cell phones. That would actually distract the police. It would distract what's going on in a school building. And it would actually be more unsafe if everybody were communicating during, let's say, even an emergency.
Guess we'll see how Bellmore-Merrick decides to handle the phone ban. Hope you're excited as I am. One more thing before we go. This applies to all internet-enabled devices. Well, that's it for me. I'm Chris Stone, sending it back to the studio with Richie and Sophia.
Thanks, Chris. Honestly, I don't know what I'm going to do without my phone next year. But thanks for the heads up.
Me too. I'm going to miss my phone.
Do you know what else I'm going to miss? All the spring concerts.
Well, Sophia, you don't have to worry about that anymore. The next spring concert is happening next Tuesday, May the 20th.
On the topic of spring, do you know what else I'm also excited about? Summer.
Isn't there a program going on in summer?
Yes, there is a summer creative arts program where students from grades 4 through 11th can learn how to cook, draw, and more.
That sounds fun. Maybe I'll go.
But you better sign up fast because the deadline for signing up is May 30th.
You know what else is coming to an end? Spring sports.
You're so right. Let's send it down to Brody Gaskowitz for more.
Good morning, Mepham. I'm Brody Gaskowitz, and I'll be covering this week's sports. Starting off with lacrosse, the boys faced off in a rainy battle at Syosset for their first game before playoffs. They unfortunately couldn't come out on top and lost with a score of 15-3. This Saturday, the flag football team will travel to Valley Streams in hopes of moving further into the playoffs. Onto the diamond, the baseball team will face Long Beach later today. Onto a JV level, the JV baseball team finished off their season undefeated with a record of 17-0. Speaking of JV sports, I'll pass it off to Sean Domiano with his very own Sports Spotlight.
Thanks, Brody. Hello, everybody. My name is Sean Domiano, and welcome to the Sports Spotlight. This week, we're highlighting a very special member of our junior varsity baseball team. My interviewee this week is Coach Mancini, who's sadly retiring from coaching after this year.
It's bittersweet. I'm going to miss baseball. As a coach, there's an adrenaline rush when you coach. And it's the same thing when you played sports, and that I'm going to miss. I'm going to miss, the downtimes in the dugout with the boys. We're going to have some fun, but I'm still going to be around. I'm going to be coaching football, so that's one thing that I look forward to. But like I told the boys, I'm going to miss them dearly, and I love baseball. I'm going to really miss coaching it.
Now with that, let's send it back to Brody up in the studio.
To wrap things up, open gyms for varsity kickline will be on Wednesday, the 21st, and Tuesday, the 27th from 3 to 4:30. The girls' basketball team will also be hosting an open gym on Wednesday, May 21st. Good luck to all the teams for the rest of the playoffs. Sending it back to Richie and Sophia in the studio.
Thanks, Brody. I'm pretty excited to see those playoffs games.
Yeah, athletes have been working really hard in the playoff season. Good luck to all the athletes in the upcoming weeks.
Definitely, which I'm sure can be challenging with this wishy-washy weather.
Speaking of which, what is the weather looking like this weekend? I need more sunshine and warm weather.
Well, meteorologist Liv Lagnese has more.
Thanks, guys. I'm Liv Lagnese, a new meteorologist with your weekend weather. Sorry, Sophia, but this weekend is kind of rainy, with today having a high of 69 and a low of 61. Moving on to an equally rainy day, Saturday, which has a high of 69 and a low of 63. And finally, some sun peeking through the clouds on Sunday, with a high of 73 and a low of 57. Hopefully we can keep some of the sun for the rest of the month, though a couple drops of rain here and there is pretty nice. Sending it back to Sophia and Richie in the studio.
Thanks, Liv. I hate to see it raining so much. I need some sun.
Agreed, but thankfully summer will be here before we know it.
Well, Sophia, that's it. We have finished our freshman takeover.
Well, these have been the BMB morning announcements for Friday, May 16th.
Have a great day, Pirates.
We did it. Yeah.
Shout out to Josh Angel on teleprompter, by the way.
Oh my God. Where's Mr. Russell? Oh, gotta go glasses back. Okay, we're good. Oh.
I did it!